Greenlaw hit him in the face. They yelled something at each other, but quickly ran back to the huddle for the next play. Greenlaw is almost 30, and he's still hitting players out of bounds. You'd think he'd outgrow that eventually, but no. Linebacker Fred Warner. He started all out ball 2 minutes after Greenlaw almost started. Warner was covering James Conjus, who pushed off to create separation and make a 10-yard catch. The officials threw the flag. The play was over. But Warner was irate that Conjus touched him, so Warner started screaming in his face and threw a punch at him. Then Colton Jennings ran over to defend Conjus, then Greenlaw sprinted in and tackled Jennings. A few yards away, head coach Kyle Finnegan blocked his head with annoyance. It's like this. Warner needs to chill out. Just a few days ago, he broke Jordan James' ribs by trying to punch the ball out of his hands in a non-padded practice. Relax, Fred. These are your teammates. Wide receiver Davion Strickland. He's terrific on play action passes from the points. Big, fast, has a wide catch radius. He's not scared to run over the middle against zone coverage. He's going to catch lots of passes on the 49, but he's not going to be particularly dangerous against man-to-man coverage, and he won't do much in the red zone. Today he faced Nate Hobbs and Marquis Siegel in the red zone during one-on-ones and struggled to separate from either of them. Now that Debo Samuel is replacing Richard Pearsall, the Niners might have the worst trio of route runners and wide receivers in the NFL. Sorry. Left tackle Trent Williams. He left practice a few minutes early with what looked like a throat or a jaw injury. He wobbled off the field, took off his helmet. The trainer checked his head. Quarterback Brock Purdy. He's making good decisions and protecting the football, which is big for him because in the past he was somewhat reckless in practice. Not this year. However, his passes have less dip than last year. I'm not sure why, but every pass seems to be a floater. He's layering throws with touch even when he doesn't have to. And when he throws the ball down the field, it hangs in the air for what feels like an eternity. Discipline and something to monitor.
Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's down, but y'all know what this is. Red ball on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big I can see my house. Then again, my music's too stupid, bro, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do it, bro, for real. You like a lot of in the holster like you're supposed to be closer than your show for Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, rolling stone and alone. California, Illinois, California, with the villains who roam up, filling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now, pulling the out to show you, but to put your brains over the rover. Then put a coat over the stain, cause for the day, we put your brains on your head in the bag. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all the squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, help. A whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde for 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when it was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. What click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With 6 figures and K's, my name's written fluent. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Prima, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop and frisk me go. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape, excited, beat the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick that was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is.
We have our first big fight of 49ers training camp. Fred Warner has no chill.
Hello? Yes. Good. So now if you have to order it till Monday, it's not going to be Wednesday. Oh. Okay. No, that's still fine then. No, that'll be it. I hope it gets here sooner than Thursday or Friday, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you could keep me updated, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Awesome. All right, thank you.
Life slows you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. Isaac Guerrero to return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
And 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 20 at the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. One of their biggest plays in the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now.
Get set, get set. Run around, up.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey heading right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and short, here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They'll throw for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Yee!